There are legends and stories wrapped into great songs, sung by bards for all to hear. These stories tell those of great warriors, evil tyrants, brave children, and cowardly kings. Thrones and treasures cause wars, gods and devils play bring destruction. The desires of a dark soul may bring annihilation, while the bright heart of a boy king will try and save it. Men and women of nations answer the call to arms, to fight for their country, their home, their families. Marching to the sound of a war drum, the billowing of a ship's sail, under the great radiant one, under chords thunders in the dead of night. The sound of rain hitting metal as a soldier readies his shield, as he stares into the orcish faces of the legion. The guttural war cries strike his heart with fear, but his young king saddles his warhorse and rallies the men. A half-elven arcanist prepares a ritual in case the unblemished get too close. Lord and Chief Theophi checks his coalition of half-bloods and those who wait across the meadows with means to end them. Matthias stares into the burning pit, containing a great scourge on the land. He with his princes of peace delve into the devil's head to put an end to the rebirth of evil. Micah, in his old age, stands strong in his armor as Hector, the tyrant, assaults the dark world. With his shadow soldiers slaying the tyrant and ending the shadows, light shines once again. I am here to tell you a story, one of love, triumph, justice, and tragedy. A story that will echo throughout eternity, cross every sea, ride every cloud, from the Isles of Setonia to the great city of Stamrin. Heroes and villains, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters all play their part. As Bahamut sits on his throne in Elysia, and the evil one fights his way out of hell, a group of misfits find their way through the valleys, the meadows, the mountains, and seas. I am here to tell your story, by the fire in every tavern, the square in every town, or the stage in every city I come to. What's in those stories for me to tell is entirely up to you. Welcome to Manola.
The Chaos, we are Chaotic Cast TV, a bunch of dudes that hang out, play some D&D in our homebrew world of Rebellion. We invite you to join us in the Chaos by subscribing to our channel on YouTube, following us on Instagram at chaoticcast.tv.
And Twitter.
We have some announcements.
There's information.
Yeah. Somebody needs to take over the Twitter. I've been trying to do better at the Instagram, but
I don't know how Twitter works.
Mitchell, you're a Twitter person. We need to get
I
him
get
the
on there, but
stuff.
I don't have it anymore. Y'all changed it. I don't know what it is.
What'd you change to?
I don't know.
I get it from Landon.
I've had a notification on my phone forever. You need to sign into your Gmail account. And it's the Chaotic Cast one. And I was like, I don't know what the email is.
Alright, anyway.
Action required. I've been on there for like 3
We have some
months.
announcements to cover. First things first, we're going to be at Rob. We will have already been at RobCon.
Yes, we were there.
It was
We were
awesome.
there.
If we saw you there,
Cool.
cool. Hope you
That
bought
last
some shirts.
episode, we will have already been there.
Really?
Just now thought
Put
about
some more
that.
stuff on social media.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, please.
We can make a video
Of RobCon.
cut. We can make a video of, well, at RobCon, but a video of us announcing that we're gonna be there,
Mm-hmm.
like more official. Like, hey,
Yeah, we need
just
to-
like a 5-minute video.
Yeah.
Put that
Somebody
on the
else
front.
besides me.
Put that on the front thing.
One of y'all do that.
I'll do that with my studio that I have in my house.
All you need is a phone.
Okay.
Send it to Landon. Landon fix it up. Right?
I definitely just can't do it myself. I know that.
Well,
Like, I can't do it myself if I want to.
I thought he was being a smart ass. It's like,
like,
you don't want me to do it. I can't. I definitely can't do it.
Alright, anyway. Check out our friends over at the Tale of Manotaur podcast. It's a semi-actual play dark fantasy D&D podcast. It tells a story of dark awesomeness. If you're looking for something to listen to while working out, driving to your next locale, or taking a rest in your local tavern, please check them out over at taleofthemanticore.podbean.com. Secondly, we are using Critical Role music. Check it out. If you haven't watched Critical Role, we are all huge fans here.
You went very well last time.
It's just awesome. I didn't even. Yeah, that is also true. Listen, guys, this is the first session back in a while. We're trying to get all the kinks ironed out.
We didn't have any music. No. I will possibly be like, hey, this town's awful quiet after it's me. But anyway. I forgot. Pish posh.
I thought you were talking about the episode of Critical Role.
Oh, no.
Anyway, check them out. Their audio, their soundtrack, their album and stuff, which is the something of Taldore. I forget the actual title of it. But anyway, it's super good. We are huge fans of Matt Mercer and everything that they do over there. Check them out if you haven't. And definitely check out their music, ambient stuff. Hopefully you will hear some. Actually, I will make sure that you hear some during this episode since I forgot last time. Alright, and shout out to our local game store, Dwayne's World. Everything that you can see at our tables. Not everything, most things. He probably has it there. Check it out. Thanks, Dwayne. Travis.
Hey, we got more videos coming. More Manola review. Fan favorite. Top 5 favorite videos. Painting with the DM. He's just getting better and better, guys. We gotta see how he does it. And the D&D 5e break.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Rock on?
We've been there.
Well, I didn't announce Rock on. We've been there.
We've been there, did that.
We've been there, did that. Please comment on the video so we can talk back to you.
Yeah. Join our live streams. And
Yeah.
like them.
And we'll be on there to talk. And comment. And subscribe. And like and share. And post.
Something else we're going to start up, and me and you are going to talk about this maybe, is getting our videos onto Twitch.
We'll figure that out too.
So there's a key. We'll talk about it. Alright. And Hunter, where to find us?
Find us on Instagram at Chaotic. This is reiterating what we did before, but chaoticast.tv.
Landon, any news?
No.
Okay.
There's never news.
Alright.
Only pain and suffering.
Thanks for everyone, the creators of Dungeons & Dragons, for making the greatest tabletop RPG game come to life, which we all enjoy very much. We hope you enjoyed the story. We got some technical issues, or technical upgrades coming up, hopefully. So hopefully quality will be getting more advanced, depending on how well we do at said RobCon.
And we're always trying to improve.
Yeah, I always trying to improve.
The rock that tumbles the longest becomes the prettiest, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to improve. I've already peaked. It's all downhill.
Hey, once you comment and tell us how it's going to improve.
Last we left the fated few. You all have been last time on
Raining it in.
Chaotic Cast TV.
Well,
Pretty much
my
everywhere,
uncle
maybe.
Yeah.
Last time on D&D. You all are navigating the city of Norgel. You've been quested. Yeah,
works.
you've been quested to retrieve an item from the Midnight Mary's Manor. Or what all?
Screaming Mimi.
All the other names Newt calls her besides her actual name. Regardless,
Screaming Mimi.
there's a relic there that possesses a great magic of sorts called the Lightless Well. As to what this magic is or actually does, you're not sure. But it seems that Newt's old mentor and your kind of person of, I don't even know what
Point of contact.
Yeah, like your point of contact within the city of Norgel has also wants to request to you all to get it so he can dive into it and research. That being said, you all kind of have that on your plate. You also attended a assembly court meeting and learned the various things going on in and around Manola from the court wizard perspectives. Got to witness a debate. What did you say? Master debater and cutting linguist?
Yeah, a cunning linguist and a master debater.
Yeah. So you witnessed that. And
I just now got it.
Did you catch the first part? The cunning linguist. I'm not gonna spell this out for him.
It's alright.
He'll get it here. in a minute.
Yeah, get a bitch. Right in the middle of everything. Anyway.
Roll intelligence.
Anyway, during that, you learned about various happenings in Manola. Afterwards, you kind of decided to stake out this manor. Went and saw some irregularities about it, some strange things, trying to figure out what's going on exactly there. You are stumped by an iron fence.
No, I gotta play.
Oh, he said go play.
We gonna play.
Anyway, you all also
Okay, silence. Make no noise.
went back to Aldoni's tower. Supposed to have a team meeting. Forgot that you had prearranged a dinner with Baden. So you
Who did that?
Went and did that.
went and did that.
Definitely
You
a thing.
had a conversation. Learned some more about Leah and possibly Silvana and Matthias. Just a kind of a little bit more tidbits of information about some happenings around Manola. And you all are now exiting the Sculptor's Ambition Tavern and Gallery. As Periac says, do come back.
The will is most delicious.
Oh, we're pretty close to the Shadow Bazaar, aren't we?
What do we need to set up?
I need to go talk to
100 feet of hall.
Kiel. We need to go talk to Kiel.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be late, but I won't wake her up. Or try to.
Don't think about it though. The Shadow Bazaar is more active at night.
Yeah, so we'll go talk to Kiel. Tell her to go ahead and set up the meeting. And then,
Who's meeting who now?
well, we need to talk about that.
Somebody's meeting.
How about you?
Okay, well then I need to know what's going on.
I'm sure when we talk to Kiel, she'll refresh our memory.
So you're heading to the Gifts of the Deep.
Well, yeah, because that'll put us on the way to where he needs to be for Hall.
Is that 100 feet from hall?
So you said it's more active at night. Like how much later? Like all the way up to midnight, 1, 2, 3 in the morning.
Shadowmark, that's
It's a city that never sleeps.
Is that the drow area?
So this is a crowded area when this ghost is walking through at midnight. That's what I'm trying to.
Well, people do keep telling him that they're seeing her.
I mean, it's not like,
But the butcher ain't know because he's never seen the ghost.
yeah, he's not there. So they have, each of these people have various hours of operation. Telvir's not a drow.
Oh.
His shop is
Oh, you
just,
said it was a human, or
Yeah.
no, well, you said he was a mountain of a man.
yeah, he's like a half giant.
Ah,
So he is in there. It's not uncommon for non-drows to be in there.
gotcha.
It's just, there's a heavy drow population, but that doesn't mean every single place within there. And that's why the Sun Tracer was such an important thing, is because people who had shops in there
Still, they weren't Dro, they would know what time it was.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So putting it together.
They so yeah, certain areas there is action of things going on, kind of like where Cole purchased the broken yacht rocket, that little area, the stand-up shops and all
Adventure Square.
yeah, all of that stuff is still pretty active even late,
Okay.
but other areas may not be.
So to Kiel.
Let's go.
So on our way there, can you explain to
The butcher shop is close by to Gifts of the Deep. It's actually right next door.
explain to
Sit
your
in the
name's
corner.
Craeloth to Craeloth about, so you have to correct me if I'm wrong here, DM. Give me a minute. The Dukes, in exchange for the information, they want it. They want this mirror too, right? After the deal is after Aldoni gets done with it, they get it.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's the deal they want to make.
They want to set up a deal. They kind of want to know what the deal is, and they don't mind.
Do they have? Did
You
Kiel
all-
tell us that they had more information on it to give us?
They do. They seem to know more,
Maybe they know how to get into.
and they seem to know more about the manor.
They know how to get in.
Because has Duke Brin been there before?
That's
We
awesome.
okay. We just have to. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out like why we need him. We just go in without it.
What if we don't want him to have it?
I don't want them to have it, but
I don't know. I mean, what if we don't want them to have it afterward either?
I don't want them to have it.
It'd It sounds like you need to say your spell slot.
So we're on the same page.
Fireball. Non-lethal on the book.
So why only one person going in and talking?
The only one
Or
talking
mirror,
to one.
whatever it is.
One-on-one. Be a one-on-one. He would not be by himself too.
Like
No.
I just walked in Disney World.
Duke Brin. You'd be a one-on-one with him.
And he wants the mirror.
He is a member of the Dyron Dukes.
That's what we was gonna do last time.
What's that doing?
I'm listening. What did you say?
Duke Brin. He's a member of the Dyron Dukes.
Okay.
The Dyron Dukes has kind of had a thing, like opposing the order that I'm a part of. I believe they're responsible for the attack on Boss Day. I don't have a whole lot of proof.
And
I
they
got a little
want-
bit of proof, but nothing that I can
And
like.
they want this mirror also.
They want it, yeah. I also have a theory about them, but I haven't had one piece of paper to back
But
up.
we're getting this for Aldoni.
Aldoni wants, yeah, it's going to go to Aldoni after he is done with it. The Dukes receive it. That's the deal. That
Is there any, you have any issue with that? Since-
I don't want the Dukes to have it,
Okay. You want good?
but
What they do
I
to
don't
mappers?
know, huh?
What are they gonna do to mappers?
I mean, they're a pretty large organization.
Well, they can just follow us away for what do.
Maybe they'll kill some Goliaths. They're not going to give us. The point of the meeting is to get more information about the manor and the well.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
They're not going to give us that information if we don't agree to give them the mirror. I mean, we can always lie to them.
Craeloth going back to shit. I want this, guys.
Follow the shiny.
Meat shit catchfish.
But that's pretty much the gist of what I've got.
Okay. Alright, I'll see what I can
Wait,
do
didn't
without making any promises.
Duke Brin talked to Qual, right? They had a meeting, and that's when Qual just like peaced out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if they agree to let us, we give it to them when we're done with it, we just never are done with it. We don't
I mean,
have
that's the
time for
point.
it.
Aldoni doesn't seem like he'd be quick about nothing, so.
You can have it when we're done with it, but there's no time for it. Could be 30 years.
That's something that can be discussed at the meeting.
Or we just don't discuss it. We'll just say, yeah, when he's done, you can have it.
That's fine.
It'll never be done.
Okay. That's all the information I have. You can do with it what you want. I don't want them to have it, but if they aren't going to give us anything, we may have to
Well, that'll be our
finagle around it.
technicality right there.
Huh?
That'll be our technicality.
Like a fake contract. Okay, so I assume this has been walk and talk.
Okay. So you arrive at Gifts of the Deep. Kiel is sitting on the inside. Do you guys want me to remind you of what Gifts of the Deep looks like?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Purple glowing lanterns there give a deep purple hue to the Underdark atmosphere. The Gifts of the Deep inside the shop, there are various bookcases and shelves covered in oddly shaped rocks and metals. There's a drow woman sitting behind a desk separating coins into their worth. She is wearing a large brimmed charcoal gray hat that has a few dark lavender flowers stuck in between the black band. She has a same colored trench coat with silver buttons. She has dark purple boots that are perched upon the desk. And as you enter, she says, "Hello. Good evening. I see you are back. What have you decided from my beautiful Aldoni?"
We are open to this meeting whenever you're able to set it up.
As soon as possible.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Can maybe do earlier.
Earlier the better.
Okay, hang on.
I'd like to rest for a while before we go actually look at the manor, but if we can get the meeting out of the way, that'd be great.
Hold on a minute. You see she grabs a stone.
Did I hear anything?
Nope.
I got 20 passive perception, I didn't hear that.
You heard.
You heard a conversation between her and Haley, and it says,
I don't care.
How rude.
a few moments pass by where you guys are kind of like looking around at
Did
the
they
shop.
know?
Doesn't seem to be. I mean, you all are just here like.
She didn't have like anything super magical over here.
just the crystal.
Yeah.
I'm in the corner, kind of zoned in.
Are you zoned in the hog? It's just like probably 10. So, okay.
Are you following me around?
Huh?
You following me around?
I'm gonna go back outside.
You're blind and deaf.
and change my
I'm sitting in the
weapon.
corner.
Okay, right. Let's go weird.
There's probably less eyes inside than there would be outside.
I don't think she would care too much.
Inside.
But it's up to
Change
you.
my weapon to
Okay.
Take
Okay.
Your rule, not mine.
Alright. She finishes the conversation after 15-20 minutes or so. And she says, okay,
Girl, how's your mama doing?
would
How's your mom in?
would tonight work? Like
Yes.
within the next 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Alright. So Haley's got it set up. So I'll let her know that you all accept. You would need to be at the night's end in 30 minutes.
And it has to be a one-on-one.
As for to Haley, when you get there, Bryn will only meet if it's a one-on-one conversation. And he's asked to speak with whomever the leader is of your group.
Its ears perk up.
Get hog ready.
He can talk, right?
He seems to be, or to Haley makes it seem that he's excited for this meeting, which is kind of strange because I thought you said you were rivals of a sort. And he called you out by name.
There's a lot of information out there that I don't have. So.
He called you out by name, Violet.
He wants to talk to me.
No, I mean, not necessarily. He wants to speak to the leader of the group, but he also, he knows you, or acts like he does.
What's his name?
You
Duke
told us
what?
before.
Bryn.
Yeah. You told before that he spoke with my associate. Wow.
Maybe. Alright, so you're zoomed into Hog. The butcher shop is closed and locked up. I mean, just the layout, like you see some of the like meats and stuff from the day that maybe he got mostly completed. He salted some and like hung it and different things. There's not any like great, I mean, there's literally nothing going on. Like it is just a very stale environment with, I mean, it just looks like an empty shop.
Keep sitting
But hogs. Okay. So they're leaving. You just gonna stay
there. Just in case. I don't know who comes in what's happening.
and kills
I'm not positive it's a ghost. I don't know what goes on.
Oh, well, what time is it?
like 10.
So you got 2 hours before they even actually see you.
I don't know if it's a ghost. There might be somebody to let him in.
Is the music good volume for a dog?
I've been watching it. I can't. I'll be on that.
Where's the voice hit?
Besides, the butcher seemed a little sketchy, so I don't know. Not sketchy.
I think it's
but
good.
We'll figure
Figure out
it
how
out.
to do it on both. We'll get that work. Just keep working. We'll figure it out. Figure it out.
I'll turn it just a little bit more. Okay. Landon can go in and add music.
Can I speak?
needs
Can
to
they
be.
hear me there?
I'm fixing
Can I
those.
speak and they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you. You just,
You can't
you're
hear
completely
us.
unaware. You can't hear them. You're unaware of everything else.
I gotta be 100 feet from Hog, so I'm gonna tell him when I see Midnight Mary
Yes.
to I don't know if they can like carry me near the fence, but not in the eyesight of her. That way I can keep at least 100 feet from Hog.
We'll have Hog follow it. Wait, so
I just want to see how what she's doing in the butcher shop and how she gets to the fence.
okay.
I don't know if she goes or not.
Lyrical mood over there.
Know what?
Pocket me.
Your pocket butt.
All right.
I'm blind and deaf. I'm just doing my pocket meter.
So you are. Let me get this right. You're staying
greasiest
at the
fuck.
Gifts of the Deep.
The greasiest person
Yeah.
ever.
So you're about 5-minute walk or so from where they're going. It's like around the corner. You would
You
probably.
can't go in no way. If you want to follow us, you can just grab my
Carry.
shoulder. And I ain't gotta carry you. I know, but you're not gonna be with us. You're just gonna be standing in a random corner.
Okay, I'll go.
I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to make sure I know where everybody's at.
That's fine.
Stay with us.
Okay.
Tie a leash to
Come on, Bobby.
Alright. So, you make your way to the Knot's Inn. From the outside, it looks like the hilt of a dagger. The building is oblong with a golden painted exterior with a blue-green tassel hanging off to one side. A circular door where the bottom of the dagger hilt would normally be slides left to right to allow patrons entrance into the tavern. The same purplish lanterns light up the pathway up to the tavern, and there are a few figures that enter and exit as you all approach.
Okay. So we still got like 20 minutes before we're supposed to meet.
Any last minute advice?
Yeah. I'll just like grab your shoulder and cast enhance ability. And give you Eagle Splendor.
What in your world?
You have advantage on charisma checks.
Nice.
It lasts for an hour. So
Make it quick.
we ain't gonna talk for 45 minutes, I don't think. And just I don't trust them. They don't need this artifact.
Alright. Keep that in mind. Alright, I'll go in the tavern and I'll just wait for
What purpose do I have that?
I'll just make sure, checking all the exits, making sure there's not some sinister setup going on since we want to meet one on one, making sure there's nothing shady.
Perception check. You all, I mean, the deal's not like
19.
only, like you all can go into the tavern. Like it's not like you just
I thought it was just one-on-one.
It is one-on-one, but I mean the tavern's still doing its normal business. There's like areas within the tavern that's going to be separated.
We'll go in the tavern. I'll pull Newt in there. We'll sit him in a
Gotta start talking
Sit
to
him in a
people when we
booth.
get in there. Is there like? Well, I'm 100 feet away from him now, so it don't matter. Is this fancy? Or
So on the inside, the tavern is dimly lit.
The tavern's on 100 feet away from the butcher.
It's less than 100 feet away from the butcher.
It's a little bit over.
Not a long, that's slow walk.
It's a
Pretty
little farther away.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I thought it would still be within 100 feet.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It's farther
yeah,
away.
shit. Retcon. He's still in the corner. He's in the corner still.
Are you you're going or staying?
I'm going.
Okay.
Welcome back.
On the inside of the tavern, it's dimly lit to provide privacy to the patrons. There are a few dancers up on the stages that look similar to flower blossoms. The Drow dancers are adorned in their traditional tribal outfits from their original home in the Manola Wale jungle. Each of them swirls dancing lights that change colors as they perform their acrobatics to the tune of a bard's lute. Why are you so happy over there?
I thought I was joking, I'm not gonna make it. I thought I was joking, that's funny, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. Because I probably just shouldn't. That's why I'm laughing. Don't mind me.
Don't mind.
So anyway, you enter into this place, and you see who you presume to be Haley, who's running this bar, and she's back there shaking drinks and serving the various patrons that have approached. Doesn't seem to be food served here so much, but there's a massive array of drinks. She is a young drow, very happily serving with a smile. Her hair is white as snow. She has a beautiful smile to match it. She is smaller in stature and moves with quick elegance. She has a humble aura about her and seems to enjoy her work as she diligently does the best job she can do. A lot of the patrons there seem to be really pleased with how she takes care of them. She will hurriedly and help anyone, it appears, as she's bouncing from person to person. What do you guys do?
So I got a 19 on my perception. Is there any sinister stuff going on?
Looks to be pretty normal. Like nothing. I mean, there's some weird drows like hanging out outside, but that's kind of common throughout the Shadow Bazaar area in Venner's Quarter. But nothing that increases your level of already like watchfulness.
Okay.
If I walk out the front door, can I see the butcher shop?
Yeah, it's like down and to the left a good ways.
I'm just gonna go out and sit outside the front door and just keep an eye on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get her attention whenever when she has a chance and let her know who I am, and I'm waiting for
Okay.
Is this place like run down or is it paint?
It's not run down, but I wouldn't say it's fancy either. It's just a normal.
Blue collars.
Yeah, blue collar kind
Chili
of.
side.
Yeah, Chili's.
I'd like to make my recruitment journey around the building.
Alright, roll a investigation check to see if you can find.
Just get some sauce and shit.
So as you approach the bar, she said, "Oh, hello. What can I get for you?"
Good evening. My name is Craeloth Tala-Rane. I'm here to meet with Duke Bryn.
Oh yeah, Brent has already arrived, and he's taking one of the risen platforms.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll scale it down so you can join him.
Oh wow.
He's already prepaid for any drink that you would like. Just let me know, and I will have it shook and brought to you.
Water.
Just water?
I have a clear head.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Investigation?
I'll go along with him.
With?
Cause I'll help him.
Okay, so what are you looking for?
People.
I'm gonna say you find one of them. One of something that you're kind of looking.
I'll prefer to cook, man, if you're gonna give me any options.
A cook. Okay.
You won't be no doctor. I'm a doctor.
I know, but 20 people.
Oh yeah, we gotta have people.
As you kind of scan the room, you
Brash
see,
may be dead for all we know at this point. The bull man down there.
you see a gentleman. He's a drow, and he looks to be in his later half of his life, and he's sitting over there, and it looks like he's playing some game like on a triangle piece of wood, and he's taking these little sticks and moving them back and forth and
It's the
around,
Cracker Barrel game.
and he's spins it.
He's an ignoramus.
Do you walk over to him?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go
I'll
with
flip the chair back to them plop down.
I
He
imagine
goes,
this guy's got more sticks left than he started with. So.
Probably. And he's like, "You sitting at my table?
Yes, I am. How are you today, sir?
Good. Do you know how this puzzle works?"
I do. Would you like a hand?
Yes.
I'll show you. Am I smart enough to figure it out?
Roll intelligence check.
God,
I'll give him guidance.
You did it, dude.
Let Ray guide you.
Colors, what do they?
I imagine Ray is like, for this, really?
I mean, whatever. Guess there's worse things.
Intelligence? Oh no, my app's crashing. Come on.
Human.
Oh.
Human.
Plus a D4.
D4. A bunch. 23.
Oh. You sit down and just like master work this thing, and you see, he's like, oh. Where'd you learn how to do that?
The yoke and spirit.
What is that? That sounds phenomenal name of something I've never can imagine.
It's the greatest ship. We'll take you around the world.
You know,
The
I used,
journey of a lifetime over.
I used to be
someday.
a chef at a dock. Once. Do you all fancy fish and pastries?
Not so much pastries anymore.
Why? Pastries are the ambrosia of the gods.
Like a lifetime supply of apricot pastries or whatever. they
How
were.
much will you require to come with us?
You need a cook on your ship. You need a cook on your ship.
I have been tasked to attain one.
Must let you know, I work the night shift though. I am Dre.
Well,
But breakfast will be damned good.
it'll be.
Midrange gonna be awesome.
You'll be inside the ship. It'll be dark all the time anyway.
Oh, okay.
But you know,
We
whatever
can make it
sleeps out
as you
your own.
like. I will call Joanna Gaines herself. Make it the way you like.
Joe who?
Different. It's a crazy story you wouldn't
It's
understand.
Johanna Gaines.
Maybe cut. I don't know. Send out the replay.
No.
I'm gonna put
Just
250 gold on
syllables
syllables.
in there. What? That's a lot of money.
Is this a contract bonus?
This is a. Yeah, sure.
I'm in. Puts it in his pocket. He's like, when do I start?
It's about a couple hours that way if you want to go ahead and head that way. I never found nothing.
You
No
see,
stores restock
he
apparently.
takes this puzzle and he kind of looks around, puts it in his pack, and then he grabs this sack of things. And
I'm just gonna look around. Is there any other puzzles on any tables, or did he bring that himself?
Perception check. He grabs his like sack of things, and it's kind of wet
30
at the bottom, and it's dripping. There
Natural 20
are
plus
plenty
10.
of puzzles everywhere.
Okay, I'm just curious if he.
He grabs the.
This is what he does for fun on the night.
Grabs
Go to the local pub with his puzzle.
Absolute losers. Couldn't without a
grabs
He
his
still doesn't understand how to play it. It's his.
his like
Yeah, that's
sack
what I was
of
getting
things,
at.
and at the bottom of it's kind of wet, and there's like a slow drip out of one side of it. But he puts it on his back, and he grabs this other like cloak, and his. You didn't notice, but as he turns, like he's got this nasty rat's nest of hair, and he kind of like throws it kind of back behind him, back behind his ear, and he's like, "All right, go to the
The oaken spear.
yeah, all right," and he waddles out.
Never seen him again.
Well, can I catch you?
You
Can I give him some? I'll catch you.
Actually, I don't want to kill him.
Sure. Where's the map at? Do I have a map? Do we all have a map? They gave us
Yeah,
maps
there's
walking
little
around.
brochures as we walked into town. They had a map on there.
I will give him very detailed. I'll just give him the map. Come on.
Draw on it.
Surely. I'll just give him the map.
I know where the harbor's at. That's how I got here.
Please don't raise your tongue with me, sir.
Don't need the lip, Sailor.
He walks and guess he's headed to Brig and the boat.
Probably should give Brig a warning. Got some rat nest man that's coming on the boat.
I don't got any more seeds.
You didn't even ask him his name.
We don't need names. His name's Cook.
He's
literally
250 gold and just set him on his way.
He don't even know if he could.
You got her fucking
That's
We'll never see him again.
That's Swashy 19.
I never thought of that.
It's shift washing.
Why would he get in the boat?
What could possibly go wrong?
We ain't never gonna see him again.
No.
He'll be in some time again.
So
He's pretty dumb.
the flower petal raised booth begins to descend. And sitting on it, it's really like the part of a flower, like the bulb, like where the petals would peel back, and it kind of opens up. And then there's a table, and sitting at this table is a
Oh, I messed up.
dark-haired dragonborn wearing dark brown leather armor with the sleeves cut
Before
off.
Craeloth sits down, we'll run over. Be like, hey, I need to talk to you for a second. Go duck around the corner somewhere or something.
Father, as you can see, he was just about to say hello.
I know, I'm sorry.
What's going
I'm
on?
not very good.
What's happening?
I cast another spell and you lost your advantage on charisma, so I'm going to have to do it again. I just remembered.
Oh, okay.
And, cast it again.
Cast another concentration spell?
I did. Guidance is concentration for
Oh.
whatever reason.
Oh, yeah. Evan's hoping he wouldn't remember that.
I was
He didn't
excited
remember.
when he did got it.
I know you did. You didn't even remember.
I did that part. I knew guidance was concentration because I was like, so when I was sitting here like waiting for when you said he has advantage, I was gonna say no. You don't.
Oh.
It's alright, I remembered that.
Alright, I'll run back over.
Dang it! Mark off your spell slots. That's it.
I am.
Alright.
I'm already tagged.
So you see
a
a dark-haired dragonborn wearing brown leather armor with the sleeves cut off, his arms are tattooed, and his face is angled, and he seems to be sipping on a drink. He is twiddling a dagger and practice dancing it across his fingers. His spiky hair seems to be fixed, and every piece of his style is set to a specific spot and place. He looks calm as he watches the dagger move like water. There's a single chair that sits across from him on this flower petal booth style thing, and it's very low light, so all of this is covered with like a purple kind of hue. But as you approach, and he says, "So you're the one Kiel was speaking of?"
Yes, Duke Bryn, nice to meet you. I extend my hand.
He shakes. "It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm fortunate to have some help in this endeavor, but I must ask the obvious. Why are you the leader of your group?"
We just played a little Rochambeau, and I won.
Little bulky parchment shears.
So as you get into this booth, the flower petals, and then it raises. You can feel ascension.
This is a very interesting club.
Yeah, it's a good place to meet when circumstances are strange.
Well, let's get right into it then. You want the mirror?
Why do you?
For one of our contacts.
You mind letting us know who this contact is?
We have to operate on a level of discretion. But when the mirror is retrieved, before it is given to either party, that will be disclosed.
So there's an old wizard who wants this.
Oh, what was his name?
It's been rumored that there's one here named Aldoni who wants it. So I presume that's who you were working for, and that would be your contact.
I can neither confirm nor deny that at this time.
He's gonna roll an insight check.
You have advantage on your deception.
You rolled a 16.
I rolled a natural 15 plus 7.
Okay. Well, there's also another wizard that I am employed by who is wanting this said relic, but doesn't seem to need it immediately. I don't blame an old wizard for wanting to get his hands on some ancient magic, albeit dark magic, but inquiring minds seek power. It is which pair of hands the power falls into that becomes the worry. How well do you know Aldoni?
Never met him. I've heard of him. Who's the wizard that you working for that wants this? Perhaps we, between friends, we could exchange this information. I mean, it will be disclosed after the artifact is gathered anyway. I see no harm in disclosing this now if we both divulge.
You first.
I'll show you mine for you, show me yours.
But I asked.
No, you.
Alright, so let's just do a straight charisma roll to see who coughs it up first.
Okay.
Advantage.
Oh, it's gonna be you. It's gotta be.
17 plus 5.
Yeah, I only rolled 9. Okay. He says, I'm working for a wizardress called Radia.
Oh, no.
Shaw.
Violet, are you okay?
Shaw.
I didn't hear that.
I don't know who Shaw is.
Oh, no. It ain't good. It hurts.
Die anyway.
Huh?
Shaw's gonna die anyway.
You don't know. You never mind. You don't know what's going on.
Bryn takes, he's just kind of studying, he's thinking it's Shaw. Anyway, he seems to be like he's looking for something, so he takes out his, out of his pack, he sets out like a flask and his coin purse and a smooth obsidian rock that he lays onto the table, and he's like, oh, here it is. He takes out a piece of rolled up parchment, holds it in his hand like he's going to hand it over,
Yeah, we're there.
but he stops just short. This paper will make your life much easier on retrieving the relic. Let's discuss our terms.
Okay.
I'm willing to let you take the relic at first.
Only first since we're retrieving it.
Well, here's the kicker. You're not going to be able to do it alone.
No, our team would do it.
No, even your team, you won't be able to do it alone. If I could do it alone with my team, I already would have.
Why is that?
There's a reason why I need help. And there's a reason why that you would find out that you would need help when this time comes. Have you been out to the manor? Have you looked?
Yeah, we gave it a once over.
So, did you go daytime or nighttime?
It was daytime. It was daytime.
So, we broke in all the way in the daytime, and there's nothing there. We
Oh, you
scaled the
got-
iron fence, went on the other side, dug through the undergrowth, broke in, jumped in through one of the windows, and there's nothing there.
How'd you scale the fence? If I ask. That was our purported intention.
Seems like you didn't get very far then.
Well, I was able to get past the fence, but the rest of my comrades are not.
That's for you to find out.
Okay, I guess. Fair enough.
Regardless, maybe I'll share information once you take the agreement.
Okay.
Anyway, so a simple bargain is to know where you are and how to find you if you double cross me. So my proposition is this. We help clear the way for you to get to the manor and hold the front to provide an exit once you acquire the relic. If you go at night, the entire courtyard is alive. Beasts roil from beneath and break through the ground. There's sounds and wails that come screaming out of the glass from the windows. The manor itself is alive. We've almost died. Twice.
Oh.
That is why I've had to reach out for help. When I found that someone of the Golden Order was coming, I thought I would take my chances. But regardless, we will get you into the manor and we will hold the front to provide an exit once you leave. That will take most of our efforts and energy to get that far.
How is holding the front? What does that mean?
So, the last time when the house almost got us, it started folding in within itself. You have to man the front door. Don't know if it's when it shuts and then one of those beasts, it's like these dark covered figures, revenants or something. And they come from the very shadows themselves and they try to eat the light. It's a strange, you'll see when we go, you'll see. But regardless, we'll help provide an exit once you acquire the relic, and then you can take it to your contact, Shaw, or whatever, for examination, and once you are finished, meet back here at the Knight's Inn for exchange. And I will give you back what I'm about to take. The flask that he set on the table, he pops the cork. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
I don't think you have advantage on this.
That's a 9.
DC 20.
Jesus Christ.
Craeloth. As he opens the top of this flask and he points it at you. And you failed your charisma saving throw. Voices penetrate your mind. The voices sound as if they are prisoners whose must always want more and can never be satisfied. They've been alone and now have a friend. So they continuously talk and speak to their new host. We want to help you. What is it that you desire? And the voices continue on and on and on. Same thing. Bryn calmly places the top back on the flask and looks over to you with somewhat solemn eyes, like he regretted doing it. But nonetheless, clears his throat.
So when he stops it, it goes away?
No.
It's
It
still
is
going.
constantly going. It seems to pulsate, like it's stronger at moments and it kind of recedes a little bit, and then it gets really strong for like double the time, then it recedes a little bit. It's kind of like a weird, like pulsating thing, kind of. I mean, you don't really know the extent of it at the moment. My purposes are my own, but I'm sure you have those to answer to, as do I.
What?
My team has scouted out the manor's grounds, and this is what we found. And he hands you the paper. The grounds are monitored by shadows and ghosts that wail into the endless black cloud that hovers over the manor itself. We have cut into the backside of the iron fencing, but it seems it replaces itself, or something replaces it. But we can get in that way. We have a probable entrance point that seems to be the least guarded. Meet me there at midnight. tomorrow. The lady scorned wails the loudest at that hour. The lady scorned wails the loudest at that hour.
Lord Cornwallis.
Cornwallis.
And then he goes, oh, and you start to feel like the descent. Until Violet,
We're not done.
Durance, and
We're not done. We're not done.
And he's just like,
What is this bottle? This needs to stop.
it's not gonna.
I'm not gonna agree to do this if you don't take it away.
Then don't. And live with it forever.
Why should I not just kill you right now?
You can try.
Attack.
Oh, okay, roll D. Or roll an attack.
Oh god.
I actually started it, motherfucker.
Oh no. Oh no. Is it still coming down?
Yeah, it's like.
That's a 30-20 hit. No, 30-21.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna hit.
30-21.
Get the map.
Oh yeah. Last thing. I hope I got the base to the shit. Oh well.
You had a map of the.
I'm so tapped. I got like no spells.
Of
Even the ones I have
section.
prepared aren't very good. I've got all the spells.
I thought this might be the first encounter, but it wasn't.
That was quite the embarrassing session.
Hell, you go in with good intentions and he put some fucking voices in my head. You started the fight.
He is already gonna drive you freaking crazy. So you're like,
Might as well kill him.
Yeah.
I can do my best to help.
somebody farted in the air conditioner outside.
You.
It wasn't me.
No, I didn't hear.
Okay.
That crazy later dog butt on
So
the
you
van
came
out
in
there.
this way, and one of the descending things has been over here. So you all are like in this cluster of an area, still up in the air.
I didn't know he was going to attack him directly, Trav.
The fuck, you started it. Someone put some shitty voices in your head and said he's not gonna take it away. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
He didn't even say he would take it away once you did it. He just said it ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, fuck, I'm attacking. I was just trying to be civilized.
Just needs to stop. It's not going.
Alright, fucking
Whack!
You're dead, motherfucker.
I can probably do something about it. Tomorrow.
Yeah. But I was already gonna have to wait till
Sleep
tomorrow.
tonight.
I was already gonna have to wait till tomorrow at fucking midnight anyway. And then still go through the shitty haunted mansion with those voices, so now I can take one fight.
Big fun.
Well, it's one-on-one. There was nothing sinister about the place when we walked in.
I'm glad I got the cookout before people start killing each other.
I know he's so dumb he'd have walked into a sword.
He might still come back. Who knows?
Is that a sword out here?
You got your answer for us. I got excited. I found somebody.
How many minis you need over there, buddy? You was just one-on-one.
Was it? We didn't really do that great of a job looking around, did we?
I did.
Oh yeah.
Where's the front door? I'm still chilling out here.
This is why I wanted to bring Newt. Oh, you're still out. You're just outside.
Okay.
Not too bad.
So
Take it in, not
you all are kind of in this pedestal that's now like settling. So you're still probably up about that high.
Get 10 feet.
And there's a, let's say this table was what was between us. And so you just like reach over the table and you stab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, surprise attack. So you have advantage, so you can roll to see.
You crit.
That's an 8 plus 6, 14 slash.
Are you that radiant thing?
Yeah.
You took all my stuff away from me.
I learned that them actually worked all the time.
That was under prepared of it.
Underprepared.
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
I thought it was gonna be a conversation.
Shit, I thought so too. You fucking started it.
What all did he say he put on the table? A smooth stone, the flask, and something else? That piece of paper is all it was? I wasn't there. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds right.
not gonna be able to do much, fellas. I'm gonna save spells to heal if I have to.
So wait, I hit with a surprise attack. If I surprise a creature hit with an attack on your first turn of combat, the attack deals an extra 2d6 damage.
There you go.
Oh yeah, because you're a bugbear.
Bugbear with the bugbear buffs.
That's not good. It's extra 3.
Oh, I wanted it to.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's +1 for that bugbear beard. Bugbear beard. They didn't roll for that. That's why everything went wrong. He forgot his beard.
It's been a long day.
Has been quite the day. Took about 3 months to get through today for some reason. It took about 3 months to get through this day for some reason.
Where are
It
me
is
and
day.
Cole at? Where are me and Cole? I assume we're in here somewhere. I don't know where.
I'm gonna put myself closer to this
We
table.
were together. Well, I figured we're well. Yeah. We would have wandered back over there. Sure. I wouldn't have. You would have done. I'd follow you.
I just figured, isn't there a table there? I figured that's where old Duvlachi was. And then
I didn't. Oh, I didn't even see that.
so he was standing, we was just talking to him there.
That man walked out with a big old wet, dripping sack. And I gave
Yeah,
him
what
a
is that?
fortune to. I have no idea.
250. He could retire. He wouldn't have to work another day in his life. And he probably lived 200 or 300 years.
Oh well.
He's gonna make a fish pastry board. It's over with. Some sugar bread with some fish stuffed in it.
Sugar bread. Good God. You'll probably be
The
bugged.
next Pop-Tart flavor. Tuna fish.
Newt don't like Pop Tarts no more.
Like pork butt.
Like meat. Meat.
Old greasy pocket.
Oh God. That's what the man had in the sack was no pork butt.
Brother's own.
I didn't think of that. I'm gonna forget I got that meat in my pocket. And Evan's gonna remember 6 months from now I'm gonna have dogs and cats following me around.
I have a spell that takes a rotten piece of meat. Might need it.
You get off for you
Really? This toss just cause where you just throw up everywhere when you eat rotten food.
Bit of a rotten food.
I have smoky, rotten food from whenever we were working at kitchen. Years whenever I did that.
We broke into the kitchen.
I set the whole
Maple
kitchen on
knife.
fire.
I still know what this stick's for.
I
have no
busted the
clue
wall.
why
I
would
cast
have
grease and
that.
set it on fire. The whole kitchen caught flame almost.
Yeah.
He's trying to knock over barrels and shit and put it out.
It's disaster. I wish I knew what I had that stick for.
You found it.
I know, I went out of my way to get it.
A stick?
A stick. I have it from this.
I remember that now too. You're like, is there a stick here?
The description just says stick. I didn't put no use for it or nothing, just stick.
Stick, customized. No description.
It's a stick.
It's not just a rock. It's a rock.
It's a boulder.
Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Maybe he's gonna try and Harry Potter.
Okay. Alrighty, Dane.
So you did what, 17 damage?
17 damage.
Oh boy, I made it.
Okay.
Whack.
Hope he does necrotic damage. I'm in good shape.
Are you resistant?
Yeah. I took that infusion to use on you. She got a magical breastplate that's just useless.
You gave him useless magical breastplates.
You can't
No.
infuse magical items. Who'd have thought?
Hog.
Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it?
This character's a disaster at this point, but I'm having fun, so I don't care.
Okay.
He's got 17 minions behind that little book right there. They're gonna come flying out of the rafters here in a second.
If he's got that many people, ain't no reason he should have any problem getting his mirror back.
Alright.
He
So,
couldn't be too strong.
he-
But then
Like
he
you
just
said,
got
you
it
don't
by
have any
himself.
of us like, oh,
Is-
tell me I can't do something.
Is stunned. I mean, he didn't think he would react that way that fast. Thought it was a
Did he now?
thought it was a chance, but you know, wasn't
He said,
expecting it.
no, it ain't gonna stop.
You're gonna have whispers
Halberd
in
in
your
the
head, it will never
clavicle.
end. Yeah. You're
So now it is a aggressive action has been taken, so we are going to roll initiative.
Yay! I'm outside. I even know shit's going on. Do I roll yet?
Yeah, you roll.
I rolled real bad.
Ooh, natural 20 plus 3.
Alright.
Jeez.
Anybody gonna beat that?
I got
Newt. Newt is first.
I'm outside. I ain't doing shit. He doesn't hear nothing. He just
Alright.
stands there for his turn. 8.
Alright, let's see. 20 to 15.
17.
17. Okay. 15 to 10.
No, he got 15 to 10. He got 15 to 10.
10 and 5.
7.
8, 7.
Something like going math. I can be reactive.
Okay. So,
Spider go.
no one has really paid attention yet because you basically said, "No, you're not," and then you took a swap with your Howard. All right, Newt, your turn.
I don't know what he's
You were completely outside. You don't even hear anything.
I got
Well, I'm just
Let's
sitting
deal
there.
with attack, because I just realized I have 2
I
attacks.
just
I forgot
freaked
about
out for a second.
that. I guess since it's a surprise, it's just 1. I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably because then, like, you get that free hit, and
Yeah.
now we'll like roll.
Gotcha.
I guess I'm just outside because I don't hear nothing going on.
Okay, so you're outside, just kind of doing your thing. Nothing at the current moment. Nothing seems any more obvious than. Okay, it is his turn. He will be like, "Ugh," and he'll knock the table out of the way, and then
That was an action.
he will rear back and
Giraffe over.
just dragonborn breath straight in. I need you. It comes out as fire. I need you to make a Constitution saving.
What did you say you did?
Or it's heat.
12.
12. You fail.
What kind of dragon is
He.
it? Like metallic, chromatic, and
So this breath falls out, and it's not so much that it's fire. It's just like everything's so hot. If you would imagine like the heat metal kind of feel to it, anything metal that you have on you glows red hot.
Okay.
What is your armor?
Plate metal.
Okay. Good to know. All right. So at the initial burst, though, you suffer 36 points of heat damage. Take the full force of the breath. And then he said, "I can remove it once our deal's complete."
Remove it now or die. Or I die trying.
All right. And then it is your turn, as you said.
Tap. Off the table. Off the table.
you have a dice tray.
I rolled really bad in the dice tray. That's 19 to hit.
Hits.
Well, not all the stops.
And my second attack. It's a miss. It's only I'm sure it's a miss.
What is it?
Yes.
11.
Yeah. That was a miss. First hit, only hit the 10. Plus 6, so 16 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna unleash incarnation.
Okay.
Good thing he's bursty.
So miss, action surge, attack. That's a 14 plus 8.
We do.
Hits.
Second attack. No.
Miss.
6 plus 8 is 14.
14 more points damage.
And I'm gonna unleash incarnation one more.
Okay.
That's a miss. Just put them all in there, bro. Because I rolled a natural 1, like 4, 3, 2.
Alright,
So
so just a barrage of swaps.
You don't take a D, you take a dice roll.
So a barrage of swaps from the halberd. Some connect, some do not. And he looks at you, kind of wipes his mouth. That is Colster.
I ain't need this all day. This is it. So we see this, right? I mean,
You probably hear it at this point,
We know
yeah.
something's going terribly wrong.
Yeah, you just hear like destruction. To Haley, who was like over here in this bar area, takes off running. Some of the patrons are like, "Oh shit!" and they're just like getting out.
Everybody's getting out.
Yeah.
Nobody's running towards it.
Right, everybody's running away from it that you can see.
And I can see. It's always a little bit on me. I will. I will run over there, I guess.
Okay.
Close as I can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30.
Is that one sitting here on the table?
No, that's what I dropped in the forward. You gave up.
Yeah, we'll find it pretty late.
What color?
I'm still missing a D4
I think it was white.
from like Christmas. From that Christmas one shot.
Really?
Yeah. It's a little metal one. I'm surprised nobody's stabbed it in their foot yet.
Under the carpet or something.
There's something pokey under here, under this carpet. I ain't figured out what it is yet. It ain't that. It feels too small for a D4, but it's something right here under me.
Huh.
So I will use. I'll use green flame blade
Okay.
on my hand axe that has returning weapon on it.
Okay.
So it's magical. I'm just gonna fling it. That said, man.
Roll to hit.
I don't want to be a rules lawyer here.
Oh, no.
It's gotta be a melee attack, pretty sure.
Oh, it does?
Green Flame Blade has it. As part of the spell, you make a melee attack.
Oh. Well, let's not do that then. You said, oh. What do you have on?
What's he wearing? Leathers.
You would.
Brown leather armor.
You did that. Jeez.
A big boy, is he?
I guess I'll just firebolt.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I didn't use my bonus action. Can I do a second win?
Yeah. That
So
breath
I'm
hurt me.
So I'm down the next
I'm
round.
hurting.
Does he do half the damage? So I got 7 plus 6, 13.
I don't have anything to put this.
And Violet, you're technically concentrating.
Roll deer, right?
Like I can't.
I mean, just know that.
I don't think we need charisma anymore. The time for words is over.
That is 16.
16 misses.
son of a bitch.
Just misses. So you come around the corner, and the firebolt goes. He just kind of watches it. And he looks at you just with like distaste.
I will send my spider out then to go up there on its turn.
You're so distasteful. So it kind of hops off your back like a transformer, and all the legs.
Yeah, it's got 4 speed. Vic, get up there.
Okay. Yep.
He's gonna be up there. And it will. How does force read work?
Stands the time.
It will use its force ring.
Okay.
I'm sure it does. It don't get it.
Miss. All right. Violet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I see him from there?
Yeah, I'll say so. Yeah.
And I see them up there fighting.
Craeloth's a little bit blocked by the wall, but you can definitely see him.
Yeah, that's fine. First, I will pull my pearl powder out of my pocket, use my action to concentrate on it, and gain back a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay. Spiritual weapon.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Just getting excited over that. And they can bring something in. It's okay. And then it will make an attack. It's a 22 to hit.
Hits.
He never did say what I wanted to be 1-1.
Does he pull some shady shit? That is 10 points of force damage.
10 points of force damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, if I can, I'll just yell, Newt!
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of far away, but...
Roll a perception check. It's low DC. Beat an 8.
Yep.
Yeah, you hear it.
No.
Newt, your turn.
Alright, so I walk in the door. How far I get? That's 30. I guess I see him in this corner over here.
Okay.
Yeah, with the thunder step.
Oh, no, you can't see him right there. You won't be able to see him until you can, like, see around this corner.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'll just dash it then.
Okay.
Dash it on.
Greasy britches drip along the way.
Greasy pocket.
Yeah, you can see Cole and Violet doing something. I would say that you could have saw that, but you wouldn't be able to see them. Because Cole and Violet can barely just see them from the pedals kind of relaxing. They're like...
Okay.
The dash is your action, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta... No, that's alright.
Alright, he is going to see if he gets his breath back.
After we're done, we're like, room please.
You don't need 3 rooms.
He says, lost my cool. Stop.
And the voices.
Christmas over. He's commanding you to stop.
Oh.
17.
You pass, so you're just shrug it off.
And the voices. And the curse.
It's your turn.
Hey, looking too hot for you out here, buddy.
Actually, at the beginning of your turn, I need you to roll another Constitution saving throw.
We're really doing a number here.
I got 16 on the hit. Unless this
We thought just go get ourselves. We can't hit nothing. I'm missing every thing.
Let's get ourselves.
Constitution
Look.
15.
You succeed. Okay. So you suffer.
What was it?
You got the port, bud, in your pocket.
I mean, what am I going to do with it?
It is where your armor is hot. So you suffer 6 points of damage, and you do not have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay, so I got a 16 to hit on that, so plus 8 is 24.
You do hit.
Second attack has 16 again, plus 8.
That was
2 hits. 5 plus... So that's 11 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
That's 16 damage on the second hit. And then I'm going to Unleash Incarnation.
Okay. So that we're at 27 points of damage.
That's another 16 to hit.
Okay.
That's a 7 plus 6, that's another 13.
All right. Yeah,
And the curse!
just wailing on him.
Oh, that's right. What is that?
20.
40 points of damage.
Yeah, he's.
I will fight to the death until you end this.
He said, I figured as much.
He asked why Craeloth started leaving.
Alright, Cole.
Oh God. How high are they still? Or did have descended some more?
I would say after it's like about to be at the
Could I reach?
and like
Grab a leg if need to be?
you'd have to actually get up in there.
Okay. So
It's still like a booth.
I
on
can't touch.
You
Like,
probably
for
could
the
not
actual
unless you
touch.
climb up in there.
Oh God.
Get on up in the ringer.
Get that thing out.
Can you cast spells through your spider day?
I can a little bit if he hit.
I mess up saying like
God, I might have just made an awesome villain.
the touch spell.
Might be dies.
It's true.
I can use a bonus action before an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say about awesome villain?
So I might have just made an awesome villain if he survives.
I will use
That's a short track.
Like the thing.
No, the music track.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to figure out how we could loop it, but
I'm gonna use branding smite on the axe
Okay.
that I threw the disc. No, I never threw it.
He didn't throw
no,
it.
you didn't throw it.
So
So branding smite, you chucking the hand axe.
yeah, you
Yeah,
oh, you
yeah.
Are you throwing it this time?
Yeah. So does branding smite? Does it do the branding smite damage and the regular weapon damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is extra.
Extra. Okay. Please hit. Or I'm gonna get so sad.
So he came on, Landon's like,
Get fired up, boy.
It's such a big brother move. That's all
It really is.
23.
Yes.
That's gonna do some damage.
So 1d6 plus 4.
Plus 2. I usually got getting free retribution. This is better music.
Landon's looking go.
So that's 7. It didn't matter. It's 14 damage.
14 damage.
It's very lit up.
He's very lit up.
Yeah, it makes a lot.
He wasn't expecting it. He's like, alright, bye.
Okay. Should I think about this for her?
And this one's called the Slayer's Take.
I'll cast Guiding Bolt at first level.
We have so much radiance as a party right there.
That is a 24
So much
hit.
light.
Yes.
The lights coming out the windows of this place in this dark alley.
The halberds a radiant weapon. Branding
Pretty
smite.
good. 13 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
I'm rolling fire.
Yeah, buddy.
9 points of force damage.
9. Alright.
Oh, this guy's healthy.
He is starting to show some bloodiness. Like, he is starting to hurt.
I'd hope so.
Newt.
Where's that?
How much damage we put?
Golly. I'm stuck up on this table.
Yeah, he's like, oh, my limited resources.
Probably slipping his
I
own
missed that
grease.
photo.
And I'm gonna,
Just quite
the lightning bolt is at.
Oh god, you're gonna hit everyone.
I'm above.
Oh yeah, because I guess.
You go on the table.
Uh-huh.
Lightning bolt it on.
Alright. He rolls a dexterity saving throw. He got a 17.
You have to be 16, so
So
you
take half.
Yep. 48.
Well, 8d6 half.
Yeah. So, Yeah, 6.
I don't even have a map. Bars and
This we mean.
I gave mine away. Look, man. I gave mine.
A lot of ones.
3 sixes.
Oh yeah.
4 sixes.
3 sixes.
36. No.
No.
24.
24.
30, so 15 damage.
15 lightning damage.
Alright, yeah. It's hurting bad.
We're doing things. These things don't play out too well for us. It's going good.
On his turn,
Uh-oh.
he picks up that obsidian smooth stone. God. And he crushes it.
Big ass. Always something. Of course.
But there's an image that remains. And you all see it. It is of a massive wolf that is dark in color, violet. Semi-familiar, but roll a history or religion check.
Up for probably for a second. I'd say.
Also, anybody that is any sort of history check, Trav, Arcana check for Newt, history check for
I don't know shit.
Yeah, I only got 7.
7.
doesn't ring a bell. You're not exactly sure what type of magic it was, how it works.
It's a history.
Yeah. Violet?
It's an 18.
Nah.
It's 18 either way. I just don't know.
There's a long story. A story told long ago talked about
I guess history.
history. Okay. So you and Cole kind of have this recollection of a story, different circumstances. It was told to you by your parents over time. It was a story that was just told in the sands over area time. Violet, you actually remember reading about this at Vonchi, at the Order of the Golden One. And it piqued your interest when you read it. It piqued your interest because you just liked the stories. It reminds you of your mom. But regardless, there was a story about how there was this wolf and he went by the name of Painter. And Painter became a symbol or a badge of honor, if you will, or like a prayer to some people. They would pray Painter's prayer. Regardless of how you viewed Painter, the situation was the Golden Order at the time was being created, but the people creating the Golden Order only would choose the best of the best. The factions used to be told the story of the Painter. Yours was the Tribunar instead of the Golden Order. Painter has become a sigil or a memory or a story that's told across all of Manola as a protectorate of the underdog or a protectorate of those who are less than. Always defying the rule of kings and queens that maybe weren't the most upstanding. So the stories always go with Painter rescuing children of heroes, rescuing people who would get into trouble that were being oppressed by these great kingdoms and rulers. And this is what Painter looks like.
That's what we see.
That's the resonating image that's left.
Does it stay there or does it dissipate?
It just dissipates like in the wind. And it's basically a giant cosmic wolf that's been shot multiple times, because in the stories, he always takes like the killing blow or the killing arrow or the killing bullet for one of the main characters who is about to die for a good cause. But instead of letting them die so they can continue on their good cause, Painter takes the last shot. And he only appears to those that are true of heart, have true intentions. Sure it is.
So I don't know if he appeared to us or if he appeared to the dude. I don't know.
Does it remind me of the vision I had at the assembly?
A little bit.
At the end of the vision?
Mm-hmm. But
Not exactly.
right.
Okay.
This doesn't take place of any of the wolves that have been in your dreams or visions or realities. This one's different. Almost so much. Well, let's roll a. I guess a wisdom check. A feel good check. Roll a wisdom. Just
Is it
straight.
insight on myself?
Yeah, like an insight on yourself.
Inside yourself.
Is it insight or just wisdom?
Yeah, let's do insight.
You better.
Natural one. You're hard to read.
14.
It's almost.
Charisma was -2. Ain't hard to read.
It's almost as if, like, normally, like a canine image or visage or whatever, or something wolf related, scares you just because of all the past things and how you are related to those in your past. This doesn't this time. This is a different feeling that resonates within you of one of almost comfort to an extent. Just completely just destroyed all your feelings, like more or less. It's one you would have, based on how he acted and just how the conversation that you all had, how that transpired, and then what you know of the Dyron Dukes and what you've been told and preached on and everything that you've ever learned about them, Painter should never be associated with a Dyron Duke. That's the vestige that's left after he crushes that, and then he's gone.
So there's no opportunity attack, I'm guessing?
You can take an opportunity attack.
Oh, I can?
Mm-hmm. I may have that wrong, but go ahead and take it anyway.
Well,
Teleportation doesn't normally.
if it's teleportation, I know, but if he's just like going invisible and running,
No, he's
disadvantage.
gone, but it's not a teleport. I mean, it's not teleport. It's different stuff. Let me look up this.
If it, but any like Misty Step,
Okay,
Dimension Door,
yeah. Well, then he's
anything like that doesn't prevent
Okay.
attack by
Yeah, and then he's gone.
Is the bottle still there?
The flask? Yeah, the flask is still there.
Grab it. Is there a window or any exit, or is the front door like the closest exit?
The front door would be the closest.
I grab the bottle and I run.
Okay, like you're trying to find
it. I'm going after it.
Okay,
I'm not giving up.
Okay. So you take off running. We'll stay in initiative. So Craeloth is running, Cole.
Where you go? Should have cured wounds. You meant that ran by room. Shoot, I guess I was following him. I don't know.
Follow Craeloth.
Sure.
Violet.
I'm just gonna take a good look around the room to see if I notice anything.
Perception check.
Is he still glowing from the?
Radiant guiding bolt.
Nobody's hit him yet. It's still be an advantage on this attack.
Okay.
Guiding bolt. It is 13.
13. Anything in particular you're looking for?
I guess I can feel it was invisible, like dust moving across the floor, like kicking up dust, or
The glow.
bumping into anything, or just anything. If he went invisible and teleported a certain distance, just around the room, to see if there's anything.
Okay. You don't really see anything of that nature inside.
Taking off boxes.
Yeah. It looks like it looks like he is gone, like out of this room.
Okay, so then I heard it run 30 feet forward.
Okay. Newt.
Following him. I don't know what the heck he's going.
Okay,
after.
so everybody, so we're kind of just, I'm I'm gonna let y'all do like a group initiative now because we're entering like a chase kind of that. So Craeloth, you're kind of leading this.
Mhm.
So you all bust out the front doors, and you're just looking for him.
Yeah, I'm feeling I know which way I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna look first. I'm gonna know he was glowing from that thing, so I'm gonna look for the glow. I'm gonna look for him. Look
Okay.
for some people running, people.
You all can make perception checks.
Anything else.
Craeloth ever stops. I do want to use cure wounds on him.
I just got a 9.
If he ever stops long enough to use it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I imagine if everybody's around him. Then
Well, you can forgo your perception check and you can heal him if you want to do that. Okay.
Are we all making perception?
Yeah.
Can I guide myself?
I'm not gonna, in this moment,
That's
it's
fine.
like fast.
20.
20.
18.
Oh, sweet. Healing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Don't see
Yeah.
anything. Don't see anything. Your cure wounds. You catch out of the glimpse, like just booking it down the street. You see a little bit of your radiant glow. He's
How
probably
far away?
every bit of 300 feet. It appears probably a dimension door was what that stone was a part of.
So did the dog take the last hit from him? Oh, I don't know shit about the dog. Never mind.
Nobody hit him. It was on his turn. He did it.
Squash the thing. Squeeze a rock. He disappeared in the dog.
I'm just gonna keep running. Like,
Just like
Stop
there.
him!
Yeah, so in that direction.
I just
Okay.
kept running.
is the sailor dude anywhere near?
Beat him with the
The
greasy
chef?
bag.
Throw the peg
Come
down,
on,
don't
we
step
give
on
him
it.
250 gold.
That ain't my fault. I didn't give him that.
I'm just saying he should. If we ask for help, he should do it.
Well, I mean, you all don't really know
That
what
dude took his gold
direction he went
I
in,
know.
but I just.
He might have lingered for a minute. I didn't know if he'd be near.
So I'm not sure that they're lingering around here.
Just gonna scan the next guy. So you should be place the game.
Alright, so the way we'll do this, to see if you catch him or not, is I'm going to roll 3 times, and how do we want to make this good? So I'll roll 3 times, and the first roll, only one of you has to beat it. The second roll, 2 of you have to beat it. The third roll, 3 of you have to beat it.
See who catches.
To see if you can catch it.
Is it like dexterity or?
Yeah, we're going to do just dexterity checks because this is like sheer just trying to catch up.
Can I do anything?
Like, what do you want to do? Or you want to do guidance?
No, I'm gonna cast enhance ability on myself.
If you do, you will automatically fail the first round. Because that will be like, instead of running, you're kind of taking, because you're having to use movement and action to
Right.
dash. So basically, you're saying, I'm not going to catch up, I'm not going to succeed on that one run. But if you think between the other 3 they will, round 1 you need 1 success, round 2 you need 2
How much do
successes.
we gain each
Round-
time? It's like 300 feet, right? Each round, how much do we gain on it?
Oh, we don't know how fast he is.
He's just as fast as you all. So basically, it's actually.
Scratch that, we don't catch him.
No, I mean, you can't. You're trying to keep up with him.
Yeah, he's 300 feet ahead, but we have the same speed.
Yeah, so you're essentially just trying to make sure you can maintain
Don't
the
you got
line on
extra
where
run
he is.
speed or something? You don't have your stone?
They made it, they made it that much.
I'll cast it on myself because then I'll get 4 rolls instead of 3 rolls. And I think you all can get him once.
Move quick. Alright.
Of course.
See his dexterity. Okay. Alright, so round 1, you all, except for Violet, can roll and
Dexterity check.
dexterity
I have
check.
to use a 3rd level spell. I might be able to do it to 2 people at 3rd level. Let me see.
Okay.
Dexterity check, that's just.
Because I have to cast it at 3rd level because I don't have any 2nd levels left. But luckily I got a 3rd level.
Yeah,
back.
just whatever your dexterity modifier is.
Hey, tell
What's
me.
he running into? Like, is it like buildings around?
So on the map, where's one of those maps at?
At 3rd level or higher, you can target 1 additional creature for each slot level above 2nd.
Here's the Knot's End. and he's running like straight back towards the
Okay.
inventor's quarter. Looks like he's going deeper in the bazaar.
Those buildings are higher than 30 feet, aren't they?
Yeah.
Echo and giving people elbow on top of
That's
the
what I said. The echo's gonna be 30 feet above me, and we're gonna simultaneously go, and then I gotta lead on him. I was gonna swap.
That'd be awesome.
I'll give myself, and I know how fast Craeloth can move with his echo.
Well, yeah, if I can catch it, if I can get within a certain amount of feet, yeah.
So I'll give him also advantage on dexterity check.
Okay. Roll mine.
But I don't get the roll this time.
I got that 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you
I got a dirty 20.
Dexterity. What, 8 plus 3, 11.
Round one, Craeloth and Cole were able to succeed. So you all make it to round 2. So you're still kind of got a little bit of a beat of him.
17.
16.
Natural 1. I fall down.
Do I roll again? 8.
He escapes.
They freak these legs out here. Damn.
You rolled a 19 on that one.
Open the bottle. Spin the bottle.
You cursed me with this bottle. There's voices in my head. I don't know how to stop it.
If you open it, will they go back in?
Can't make it any worse.
I'm not near. I run away.
I'm not targeting anybody.
Believe it or not, sometimes magic items are simple. They leave, and then you don't. The flask looks no different, but they're not in your head.
Okay.
Can't believe it shit works.
I don't know thought that would work.
Run that way, secret out the road. Run that back that way.
Niggas just having a stupid moment. You open it when they go back in. Yeah.
Craeloth, I don't know how much it works.
I'm just gonna call this a flask of voices unless you have the item.
I don't have it made in D&D Beyond yet, but it will be called
The little Nicky flask.
Flask of the Prisoners.
Flask of the prisoners.
They were wanting to know your
Peppermint
schnapps.
So, standing out in the middle of the streets.
Alright, buddy, get in the flash.
Little Nicky.
The spider's gonna shoot darts out the window.
He had 29 health left.
He's a healthy mug.
I thought it might be 150. That was open for.
177.
We did 148.
Hit points,
I was casting fireball next time.
right? Just burned it down.
The whole damn shit, son. The whole
Dude, if
time.
you didn't take me out to do it, that's not fair.
It'd have been risky because I could have healed you, but I couldn't have brought you back to life.
So standing out on the middle of the streets.
I was really worried that you would die.
A new adversary, maybe? Has been met.
Add a new puzzle. Expecting if with someone's brain.
Still in wait or in lying is the lightless well at Midnight Mary's Manor. The next day, tomorrow, has the stadium initial round. And we'll see what happens next time.
Guess we'll begrudgingly go sleep somewhere. Unless you want to call that next session.
Just pissed off. Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to go sleep or what do you want to do? It's up to you. I didn't know if there was going to be mass amount more conversation to be had.
We'll pick up here next time.
Yeah. So,
Jeez.
that's where we'll end this one.
On that bombshell.
I honestly, as a dean, I thought that there would be a chance. And so this morning, that's what I was building when you walked in. I thought, there might be a chance that somebody attacks. So I was like, I'm going to finish this up.
I was all about being civil, and then he had to.
You can't mess with people's minds.
That's an aggressive action.
Especially when he said, I'm not going away.
Huh?